Hey everyone, welcome to this hilarious story. You won't believe what happens next. He got slapped over 30 times, practically broke his jaw, and yet he didn't even think about quitting. Because finding a job is harder than searching for aliens, but after moving to the planning department, he decided to make a run for it because the work was just too thought the drama was over, but the nightmare was just getting started. A month after quitting, he stumbled upon some roast post online. He angrily replied to a comment, and it caught the attention of Yingming, leading to him being invited to a basement. Yingming went wild, teaming up with some colorful characters to turn Yingming into a human pinata, and soon, after hearing the news, Wang Hao came to rally him back into battle. Knocking persisted, and a neighbor finally said Yingming's hospitalized. Fake news. Meanwhile, Inazuma had arrived. She learned from Yingming's wife that he tried to experience diving by jumping off a bridge last night. Thankfully, he was discovered in time, otherwise he'd have been a salty fish. The distance to Gan and his courage didn't quite match. Nobody could jump that far, really. Clearly, Yingming was fed off the bridge. It took Xiao Yang quite a while to hack into the district's surveillance system, only to discover that there were no cameras near the bridge. This reinforced Inazuma's belief the location was likely prearranged. The team met to plan their deep into the mission. Little helped him fake a degree, and Inazuma easily blended into Yao Pan. The next morning, Wang Hao showed up at the headquarters. He thought he could meet the big boss, but was told he needed to book an appointment first. Without Yingming, they were out of luck. They sought another way and bumped into Inazuma on her first day, just as exiting. Wang Hao quickly asked, "Aren't you a taxi driver?" Inazuma paused and said, Uncle Ji is just so good at exploiting his employees." Wang Hao suggested treating her to a meal to chat a bit, but Inazuma hurried away with an excuse about being late. Subtitles. Then she saw an incredibly astonishing scene. Yao Pan's performance experienced a monstrous surge, firmly ranking first in the entire industry. Lianjing addressed the young folks. You often say society is so cold-hearted. Nobody gives you opportunities, that's true. In the adult world, there's no one who'll truly sympathize with you. Living in urban villages, eating cheap fast food, wearing shabby clothes, you only share good news when parents call. You lie, claiming to be fine, but really? Too scared to quit, get sick, or even marry and have kids. Even buying a game skin needs deep thought, and you self-motivate before bed. You dream of turning it all around overnight, only to wake up doubting your whole existence, putting on a brave smile in front of those annoying bosses and clients, enduring all sorts of disdain and grievances, only to end up with nothing. You blame all your failures on fate being unfair, but you only need to ask yourself, have you really tried your best? Have you ever felt what it's like to give it your all? Don't you want to own a luxury apartment in the city center, or drive a car that everyone envies? Don't you want to walk into a reunion, seeing those who once looked down on you, now envying you? Sure, society can indeed be cold-hearted, but this place is not like that. What your parents can't provide you with, we can offer here. Let's strive together for what you dream of. Don't let the world be taken by those you look down on. Fight for a better tomorrow. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Then, Daki quietly slipped into the planning department where Yingming used to work, discovering it occupied a mysterious area. Little Un was busy sneaking in, taking positions, and connecting to the laptop. He discovered that only this department had some sneaky secrets, with absolutely no surveillance equipment around. He decided to brave the tiger's den, having Little Un fake an intrusion, causing a brief website shutdown. Lianjing was so furious she could have smoked, but just then, a convenient reminder from the banner solved the issue. She was eager to reward Daki, and Daki took the opportunity to express his desire to join the planning department. Lianjing just smiled lightly and handed him 2 red envelopes, indicating this department had some serious issues. Little Un spent the whole day gathering information and found a peculiar phenomenon. Almost all employees had criminal records. Daki couldn't wrap his head around what was happening. Since everyone had records, it could hardly be a coincidence. Considering this, things were getting sketchy. He asked the Jin to punch him, so as to avoid feeling guilty about whatever would happen next. That night, Pyozon got so drunk that when his car reached the exit, It was blocked by a vehicle from Rainbow Transport. Pao Liangjing was sweating bullets as he saw Daki and a Zhen get into a scuffle from afar. The victim was indeed a Zhen, and in the cold wind, Daki was undressing him, who sat on the ground looking utterly innocent. This caught Pao Liangjing's attention. Ever since Yingming left, there had been a vacancy. The next afternoon, Daki received notice to report to the planning department. Subtitles. He was overjoyed and got his luggage ready. But upon entering the department, he discovered that nothing was out of the ordinary. The department head pulled out his phone and introduced the software to Daki. He had just installed it when he heard Little Lamb's reminder. This software is for monitoring. Daki was even more confused. What secrets is this planning department hiding?